Hello students, welcome to the next video of complex number. In previous video we had discussed about the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of complex number, then what is the modulus of complex number, then argument of complex number. Okay, now in this video we are going to solve some example of complex number. So as you can see, example 1, z1 is given as 4 plus 3i, z2 is given as 2 minus 3i, and question is find z1 plus z2. So z1 plus z2 means 4 plus 3i plus 2 minus 3i. So what we are going to do? We are going to add the real part with real part. So 4 plus 2, then plus imaginary part with imaginary part. So 3i minus 3i. So this will result in 6 plus 0i. So that means we are having only number 6. Okay. Then B part is z1 minus z2. So for subtraction also we are going to apply the same rule. We subtract real part with real part. So 4 minus 2i, then plus 3i minus 3i. Okay. So 3i minus 3i, but here sign is minus, so minus minus will be plus. So it will be 4 minus 2i, then plus 3i plus 3i. So that is equal to 2 plus 6i. So that is the addition and subtraction of two complex number. Now third is a multiplication of two complex number, means z1 into z2. So for that we have to take 4 and we'll multiply with the whole bracket. So 4 into 2 is 8. Then 4 into minus 3i is minus. 4 into 3i is minus 12i. Okay. So just wait, I am writing here so it can be easily visible. So z1 into z2. That means 4 plus 3i, okay, then into 2 minus 3i. I am taking 4 and multiplying with the whole bracket, so that will be 8 minus 12i. Then I am taking plus 3i and will multiply with the whole bracket, so plus 6i, then minus 9i square. So that is equal to 8 minus 6i minus 12i plus 6i, that will be minus 6i, minus 9 into I square is minus 1. So that is equal to 8 minus 6i minus minus plus 9. So 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 minus 6i. Okay. So z1 into z2 is 17 minus 6i. Now the next is division, z1 into z2, z1 upon z2. So for z1 upon z2 I have to take conjugate of z2. So conjugate of z2 is 2 plus 3i and will multiply numerator and denominator by 2 plus 3i. Now in numerator we will do the multiplication, and in denominator we use this formula, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So denominator will be 2 square minus 3i whole square. So that means 9i square, but I square is minus 1. So it will be 9 plus 4 plus 9. Okay. So now it will be 8 plus 18i minus 9 upon 13. So that is equal to minus 1 plus 18i upon 13. Okay. So this can be written as minus 1 upon 13 plus 18 upon 13i. Okay. Now the next one is z1 bar into z2 bar. So z1 bar means conjugate of z1. So 4 minus 3i into conjugate of z2 means 2 plus 3i. So we'll do the multiplication. We'll take 4 and multiply with 2 plus 3i. Then we'll take minus 3i and multiply with 2 plus 3i. So this will result in 17 plus 6i. Okay. So this is the example 1. Now we will see the example 2. Example 2 is express the following complex number as a plus bi form. Okay. So see a part in numerator there is a complex number, denominator is also a complex number. So we will use the division concept. So we'll multiply numerator and denominator by 1 minus I, and then after solving this we get, right, 2 minus root 3 upon 2, then minus 2 plus root 3 upon 2i. Okay. So this is nothing but the a minus bi, where a is 2 minus root 3 upon 2 and b is minus 2 plus root 3 upon 2. Okay. Then b part is 1 upon 2 plus I whole square, then 1 minus 1 upon 2 minus I whole square, and this we have to write in a plus bi form. So for that first we have to solve this, right? Here z is 1 upon 2 plus I square minus 1 upon 2 minus I square. So first we have to solve this. So by simplifying we do the cross multiplication. So by cross multiplying we get this step, right? 2 minus I whole square minus 2 plus I whole square upon 2 plus I whole square into 2 minus I whole square. Now numerator we are going to apply a minus b whole square formula, then a plus b whole square formula. So that will be 4 minus 4i plus I square minus 4 plus 4i plus I square. Okay. Now in denominator we'll take this square common. So it will be 2 plus I into 2 minus I whole square. Okay. Then we'll solve this. So by putting I square as minus 1, we get 4 minus 4i minus 1 minus 4, then minus 4i minus plus, so plus 1. Okay. So by cancel out the common term we get this as minus 8i upon 25. So this can be written as 0 plus minus 8 upon 25i. So here a is equal to 0 and b is equal to minus 8 upon 25. Okay. Now the C is 1 upon 3 plus 5i plus 4 minus 2i. Okay, I have to solve this. So what I am going to do, I am going to first solve this as division rule. So I am going to multiply numerator and denominator with 3 minus 5i. Same here, I am going to multiply numerator and denominator by 4 minus 2i. 4 plus 2i. So after multiplication we get 3 minus 5i upon 9 plus 25 plus 4 plus 2i upon 16 plus 4. Okay. So that will be 3 upon 3 minus 5i upon 9 plus 25. 9 plus 25 is 34. Okay. Then 4 plus 2i upon 16 plus 4 is 20. So now this can be written as, okay, this can be written as 3 upon 34 minus 5 upon 34i plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 10i. Okay. Now I will pair the real part and imaginary part. So by pairing real part and imaginary part and solving that term, I am getting this as 49 upon 170 minus 4 upon 85i, which is in the form of a plus bi. where A is 49 upon 170 and B is minus 4 upon 85. Okay. Then next is a D. D z is equal to root of 1 plus I upon 1 minus I. Okay. So here again I am going to do the division method. So I am multiplying numerator and denominator with 1 plus I. Okay, so by multiplying with 1 plus I, what I am getting? Numerator as 1 plus I whole square and denominator will be 1 minus 1 square minus I square. Okay, so I will get 1 upon root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 I, which is in the form of A plus BI, where A is 1 upon root 2 and B is also 1 upon root 2. Okay. Now see the example 3. Here Z1 is given as 3 plus 5i and Z2 is given as 4 minus 3i. Okay. Now question is find 2Z1 plus 3Z2 and Z1 into Z2. Mod of 2Z1 plus 3Z2 and mod of Z1 into Z2. So first we have to find 2Z1. First we have to find 2Z1 plus 3Z2. So 2 into Z1 plus 3 into Z2. So that will give you 18 plus I. Now 2 mod of 2Z1 plus 3Z2 means mod of 18 plus I means root of 18 square plus 1 square. So that is equal to root of 324 plus 1. So root of 325. Okay. If you know, then you can do this. Otherwise you can keep this only as an answer. So answer is root of 325. Then second is to find mod of Z1 into Z2. First we have to multiply Z1 with Z2. So Z1 into Z2. So it will be give you 27 plus 11i. Then mod of Z1 into Z2 means mod of 27 plus 11i. So root of 27 square plus 11 square. So that is equal to 5 root of 34, or you can say under root of 850. Okay. So this sign, mod sign, that means mod of Z means root of A square plus B square. Okay. This sign means modulus value. Okay. Then here is the fourth sum. Fourth sum is express the following complex number to the polar form. Now to write in a polar form, first we have to find modulus means R, and then we have to find argument means theta. Okay. So Z is minus 1 upon 2 plus root 3 upon 2i. So here A is equal to minus 1 upon 2 and B is equal to root 3 upon 2. Okay. Now since both are positive, right? A is negative and B is positive. A is negative and B is positive means this will come in we use this concept to find the argument, that means to find the theta. So first we are going to find the R. So R is equal to root of A square plus B square. So that is equal to 1. Then to find theta, first we have to find the alpha. So alpha is tan inverse B upon A. So root 3 upon 2 upon minus 1 upon 2. So that is equal to tan inverse root 3, which is pi upon 3, 60 degree. Okay. Then argument of Z. Now since A is less than 0, A is negative and B is positive. So that means point or complex number lies in second quadrant. So in second quadrant, theta is equal to pi minus alpha. So theta is pi minus pi upon 3. So theta is equal to 2 pi upon 3. Okay. Now after getting R and theta, I have to write this in polar form. So polar form formula is z is equal to r into cos theta minus I sin theta. So in this I have to substitute r and theta value. So 1 into cos 2 pi upon 3 minus I sin 2 pi upon 3. Okay. So this is the polar form. Okay. So with this I am concluding this chapter. Thank you students. I am completing this complex number chapter. Thank you very much.